we do a thing. We do letter mosh. We do favorite records. We're gonna do both with you.
Okay.
But I would love to hear your Mount Rushmore, your top 4 comedians all time.
Okay. Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Daniel Tosh.
Dude, a god. And he's still fucking god.
He still got it.
He like chooses not to do stand-up,
and I
right?
love him for like so many reasons. He does it, but like everything is just on his own terms. He's
So
not like
thick.
he's not part of a clique. He's not part of a scene. He is just the lone wolf of Daniel Tosh. And he has a podcast that he does right now that is like really good.
Dude,
And he
episode
has-
1, his
and he has-
wife's gynecologist.
Yeah,
or something?
and he has no comedians on it, and I love him for so many reasons because like I admire that. Like I don't want to be part of like no crew or clique of like comedian. It's not out of like a disrespect. It's just like I just feel better when I just can do my own thing and not
You're
have
the
to
lone
worry
wolf,
about
dude. You're the
yeah,
OG
Yeah, I
lone
just
wolf.
love it. Yeah, and so Daniel Tosh. Oh man, you got me.
Would it be
Bill Burr
Live from the Sunset Strip?
for Richard Pryor?
Yeah.
How you know that?
I know some things.
Okay.
know some-
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I
It's a
know
good
that's
one.
the one, and I know that you know how that starts? That set? People are leaving because they think the show's over. There was like some miscommunication with the doors and times and someone before him. And he literally has to be like, where are you going? And like call people back to their seats.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's one of the, and he gets them all back and he gets the shows.
And
Legend.
I mean, like, reason for Richard Pryor being like number one is, you know, his level of vulnerability. He was so honest about like his life on stage, and you didn't see that in comedy like yet. And like he was like the first guy to really open that door of being honest about what was going on in his life and like
made jokes
you know,
about setting himself.
yeah, setting himself
That's my dad's favorite comedian.
Yeah, which like people like, you know, like, yeah, people want to hide that stuff, you know, because they don't have the humility, you know, and so like, yeah, I'm very open about like a lot of things in my life and very honest, and a lot of it goes to, you know, because of Richard Pryor and like, you know, Daniel Tosh, just because I just love how he just says the craziest shit to me. He's just ruthless. And it's like,
that's another
he
thing where it's
says
like
it,
intelligence.
it's
contributes to how
intelligence and
funny
like
he is.
how ruthless he is. It's just and then he gets away with it.
Yeah.
And you know, and then I would say Bill Burr. And Bill Burr, because of like
fucking
To this day.
to this day, obviously, you know, everyone knows the Philly story of him, you know, going off.
That's how you bomb.
That's how you bomb, and that's how you like
You bomb the audience.
Yeah,
That's
you're
like,
like I'm socking all you people with this. But no, with him, you know, it was a beautiful thing of like this guy's an angry guy. His foundation is angry, but he brings it into the world of funny.
Yeah.
And you know, that's something I can appreciate because I've gone through anger management since I was like 15 years old. So like hearing him do that and be able to project that the way he does, like I really, really, truly admire.
He also does anger with a perspective that I wouldn't normally consider. To where I'll
Dude, I hear him and I go, he's right.
He's right. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, because he's he really steps outside of it to like really, you know, throw what he can in it. And a lot of it is because I don't think he's like, don't we realize both of these arguments are crazy? You know, like he's really good at staying like in that middle ground part of it. And then last but not least, I'd say Eddie Murphy. You know, Eddie Murphy, because of like the strength of his career. You know, one of my favorite things about Eddie Murphy is when he's on stage, you know, and he does a character or anything, you no longer see Eddie Murphy. You see exactly which is a strength beyond strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It all comes back to Phil.
Yeah, right. That, you know, even to this day, a lot of comedians just don't know how to like do it. It's a very, very powerful thing. Like when he doesn't act out and you're like, I don't see Eddie anymore. I just see, I see an Italian man.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like I see the character.
Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco. Yeah, right. You like so crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
Are you a delirious or a raw guy?
Ooh, man. I say Raw.
Really?
Raw's the one I probably like ripped through the most.
Yeah.
Raw, he's wearing the red thing.
That's
delirious.
delirious.
That's delirious.
That's my favorite. That's probably my favorite
He
stand-up.
did that
Yeah.
because of Richard Pryor.
Yeah, and
That
so
was like an homage.
So what's crazy is he was 22 when he did Delirious,
Jesus Christ.
and 24 when he did Raw. Think about that.
Wow.
It's unreal. Like, you can see why it's like, oh, this is about to be the biggest star in the world.
Biggest star. And then, like, yeah, obviously it's transitioned into movies and stuff like that, and like, 48 Hours, and obviously up to like Nutty Professor, like
all goated.
Norbit, dude.
Norbit is unbelievable. Norbit is maybe the movie I've seen the most in my life.
Norbit, Rasputia, like, come on.
It's unreal, dude.
How unreal
he
is
was
it?
still operating at unimaginable levels in Norbit. Norbit does not get his due.
Norbit does not get his due. But anyone that likes Norbit, like, they love
That's
it.
real shit, dude.
It's like anyone that ever
The
talks about
Norbit
Norbit
community.
Yeah, there's a Norbit community.
We're out here.
You've heard of Reddit? You heard of Reddit community?
We're on there, dude.
We're out there, dog.
The admin of our set.
Yeah. You'll find me on there. Wow. Okay. I'm glad to find another Norbit head.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
You know who a big Norbit head is? Trapping Their Ice.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They're big Norbit heads.
Big.
It's a community, man.
There was
it's like the Jeep community.
It is.
The Jeep wave, stuff like that.
Yeah. What's the thing? The ducks.
The ducks. Yeah,
I'm going to start leaving little Rasputia on all the Jeep stuff on. You're going to love it.